Welcome everyone to a new year. So April 1st is technically when New Year has started. It's when spring comes alive, where everything begins. Today we are honoring the new year, the beginning of everything, and we will be looking into your April predictions and expectations. So all you have to do, as always, make a choice between these three little pouches. I will link down below where you can get them if you want them for your crystals or I don't know, little sewing kits or whatever you want to keep inside, even if it's little gifts for someone. You could put something in there so that the pouch itself is also a gift. So choose between one of these three pouches. The timestamps are down below. Click on the timestamp for the pouch you've chosen and it will take you to your reading. If you cannot decide which one, you can always close your eyes, take a deep breath, ask yourself, what can I expect during the month of April 2025? Feel the words, feel the energy of that question, open your eyes, and then wherever your eyes gravitated to first, whichever pouch pulled at you first and keeps grabbing your attention, that will be your pile or group. Okay, if there's more than one, listen to them because there could be messages for you in different sections. So you can work on something while you're listening or just relax and maybe grab some snacks or something and watch. So remember the timestamps are down below and let's get into your reading. Okay, so group one. Let's see what you can expect during the month of April. Your first card is falling in love, kissing the divine in another, in yourself. So this could be that love will bloom during the month of April, so you may come across someone or meet someone new that you end up falling in love with. And for others, it could mean, it could remind you to love yourself more. Maybe you have been putting yourself last within your life. Maybe you've been taking care of others first and trying to get everything sorted and find some stability, and you've been maybe packing your kids a lunch and looking after them and looking after your partner, or maybe you've been looking after your friends or your family, but you put yourself last, and not only have you not been spending time with yourself, but you haven't been putting in the time to make yourself feel good, to pamper yourself a little, to, put some love in yourself as well, in your own cup. Okay, so in April, there's an energy and presence of love that is being acknowledged in some aspect of your life. Respect your physical body. Detox, rejuvenate, relax. Wow, okay, so this does connect. So this is primarily about looking after yourself. Because remember that if you don't put time and work into yourself, then you will burn out and you won't be able to offer anything to others, right? It's the same as if you've ever been on an airplane, before takeoff, they tell you about all the security measures and things you have to do just in case if something bad happens. They always tell you to put your mask on first because you cannot help other people if you're gasping for air and unable to breathe. Okay, so you have to look after yourself first. Make sure that you're okay. Make sure that you're healthy and that your mental health even is good and you're stable, and only then can you be okay and ready to help someone else and to fill their cup, okay? And maybe even with the detox, because it's spring season, it's reminding you to look after yourself in your diet as well, right? Look at what you eat. Remember that you become what you eat. So if you're eating food that makes that is lower in energy and vibration, then you too will match that energy. You too will be sluggish and tired and exhausted, right? So you want to fill your body with things that boost your energy, that make you not only more energetic, but also higher in frequency, so that you'll match that divine energy. Okay? You got the relics of Lemuria, fragments, memory, reclaiming. So this is about reclaiming your divinity, because Lemuria was an amazing place. It was ruled by women. Okay, women were rulers at one time. And I'm not talking about, I mean, you have rulers, women rulers in Egypt as well, but this was an entire society, an entire culture where women were superior. Men were only used for procreating and for like hard labor, for things that women couldn't do, like heavy type of labor. So they weren't equal to women. Men were less than. Okay, so they were only used for their skills and for their seeds, and that was it. But Lemuria was very, very peaceful. There wasn't greed or competition among women like there is today, because this competition, this idea of you have to be in competition with other women, was something that men had drilled into women's minds long ago. Okay, because they knew the power we had. Lemuria was a place where women were priestesses. They were the first priests. Okay, and there was a lot of harmony and stability. But men, they grew, I guess, jealous and angry, and they wanted to be more. So they created Atlantis, where eventually greed took over, and I mean, you know the story of Atlantis. So this fragments, memory, and reclaiming is about reclaiming your divinity, your true self, your full potential, but also your true identity, right? Because society, education, your friend group, your parents, everyone has put some sort of idea or identity upon you, and you absorbed it, right? You became a mesh of all these different influences, but you are none of that. All of those influences, all they did was bury your true identity. So it's up to you to reclaim it, to dig out your true self. And trust me, it is more magical and more ethereal than you believe and think. You are not a meat suit. This meat suit is only helping you experience this plane of existence. But you are something so much more magical inside. And you need to reclaim and understand that. So April seems like is reminding you of steps you have to take in order to dig out your true identity and to reclaim it, right? By respecting your physical body. Because when you fill your body with things that actually nourish it and things like that, it connects you more deeply to your spirit self, your true self. And that is when you can see clearer, when you can feel things more naturally, right? So even if you meet someone that is so happy and charming and things like that, you can feel their true intention. You can feel that they are fake, or that they're sly, or that they're just trying to trick you and manipulate you. You can feel that energy. Okay, this is why my biggest pet peeve is when Christians attack spiritualists and mystics, because they have no idea what they're talking about, and all they're doing is repeating religious propaganda. Because religion doesn't want you to connect to your higher self, because then you won't need them. You won't be filling their pockets with money and their churches with your time and attention, so they can keep instilling the same message. You can live in Christ consciousness without a Bible, without a church. and without a priest. All you have to do is have common sense, know right from wrong, and just be a decent person. That is all. You don't need religion to keep reminding you of that. So when religion, when they teach people that Reiki, that meditation, that spiritual things are bad and evil, they're limiting you and preventing you from connecting to your true source, your inner world, not your exterior, but your inner world, which prevents you from connecting to God, because God is within. Your soul is energy that has been split from God's source in order to individualize itself and fuel a body of flesh. So God is within. It is your soul. Your soul is like a drop in an ocean. Imagine if God was an ocean. Your soul is a drop that was pulled out of that ocean and put into a body. So stop seeking God exterior to you. It's within. And the best way to meet it, to understand it, to harmonize with it, is to meditate, to do yoga, to release energies and emotions you don't need, and to be one with yourself. Okay, so that is your vibe for April, to reclaim your true identity. You got Helios with cycles. So what you can expect during April is some sort of cycle to repeat. But remember that if things come from your past, if something resurfaces from your past, someone comes back, or a same pattern is shown again in your life, maybe a financial struggle, or anything that sort of comes back again, something that has been repeating maybe in your life, you can now react to it differently. Maybe you are now more mature, more advanced in your thinking, in your behaving, that when this thing comes up again, you're not going to behave like your old self did. Okay? So it's reminding you that cycles will occur in your life, but that is life testing you to see how much have you advanced, how much have you learned since the last time this has come around. Okay? So you can expect some sort of cycle to come back again. Unleash your creativity. So art is the best form of release. Okay, of releasing emotions, of releasing things you're dealing with, to release it from your mind, your body, so it doesn't have to feel stress or tense or anxious or anything like that. Okay, any sort of art. Even if you're not an artistic person, usually when people hear the word art, they always automatically think drawing. And then they think, well, I can't draw. I can't paint. But there are so many different forms of creativity. There's photography. I'm pretty sure you can click a button on a camera, right? Just go outside, and maybe you're into architecture. Take photos, go to the city, take photos of architecture, or maybe to older towns where there's more older and historical architecture. Maybe you're into nature. Take photos of nature, of miniature things like little tiny flowers and buds on trees, especially now that spring is coming. You'll see a lot of new growth around, right? Or full forests, or bark on a tree, right? Take pictures of the textures, or of just of like full sceneries. Or maybe you're into portrait photography, right? So there's even within a medium, there's even more specific, niched down genres and topics you can get into. And that's for any kind of art. Even if you're doing sculpting, maybe you're into animal sculptures, or portrait sculptures, or fantasy sculptures, right? If you're going for ceramics, maybe there's a specific type of ceramics that you enjoy making, or will enjoy making, right, if you get into it. So there's so much variety even within one medium that you can try. Okay, so go online and even, or if you're using ChatGPT or whatever, and look for every type of art medium there is. And then write down a few that sort of pique your attention. If you don't know what some are, look into them, see what they're about, and then try them. Try them for every day for a week and see how you feel. And remember that in the beginning, you may feel frustrated that things aren't going the way you want them to go, but no one was born with, knowing everything perfectly. So it will take time to get into it, but just have fun with it. Don't look for perfection. Imagine that you're a kid and you're dabbling in this new art medium, and just see where it takes you. So practice some creativity, because it will help you to connect with your inner world, and you will start to appreciate yourself more. You'll start to feel that love for yourself. So you are being asked also to either follow your dreams, right? Number 3 is a number for creativity. So it again, and you have 31 here, there's a 3 in there as well. But if this is an artistic thing where there is a passion and creativity, then this could be telling you to follow your dream and to make it a career. To turn that art into something. Okay? Even if, let's say, you don't want to make, let's say, visual art into a career, maybe you prefer opening a gallery, right? So even if it's not that thing you're doing, maybe it's connected to it. Okay, so look into that. Also, for others, this could mean to pay attention to your dreams during the month of April, because there could be some insight that you are being given during that time. Okay, you have vows. So for those that this falling in love card was about actually falling in love, you could be getting engaged or getting married during this month. Also, some sort of connection can be made. So maybe it's a business, like a business connection as well, right? So there's some form of connection. The energy for the month is water. So something related to emotions, like deep emotions. That's why I think you're being asked to look after yourself, your body, to reclaim your identity, to unleash your creativity, because the best way to release emotions is through art, through expression, right? And water is all about expression. Also, for those that may be meeting someone new this month, it could be a water sign, okay? And you gotta work through your fears, especially if you're following your dreams and thinking, like, oh, like I'll never get anywhere with this, or no one will be interested in this. Put that aside. You have one life. Be a child at heart, and just, I don't want to say risk it, because I don't want you to like risk your life savings or something for your dream, but make a plan, right? Create a plan. You have so much knowledge at your fingertips with the internet. You can research things, you can see the back end of it, you can now talk to AI and get insight from them. You have so much potential at truly creating a full plan for your dreams. Okay, so remove that fear, remove that doubt, because that is just dark energy trying to remove you from your full path and your true path. Okay? So what can you expect during the month of April? Wow, 7 of Pentacles. So you are being prepared for something. And it's interesting with the falling in love, the vows, and now this mermaid card, where they're expecting a baby. You can see it. You see? She's pregnant here, and they already set up the bed, and these little pentacles here. So this is a card that is telling you that you are either preparing for something great. Maybe this is a project you have been working on so much and now it's almost complete, right? Or life itself is preparing you for something great. Maybe that's why these cycles are coming, because it wants to see how have you advanced, how much have you learned since the last time, right? So work through those fears, follow those dreams, respect your body and yourself more, reclaim your true identity, unleash your creativity, and all this is preparing you for something greater. Seven of Wands. You got Two of Swords. Okay, the camera cut off. But this seems like you're being prepared for something great, and some of you may start to feel a little defensive and stuck because you don't know what side to choose, where to go. Some of you might be feeling protective, I guess, in a way, over maybe the type of life you have because it's so familiar to you. And you might be on the fence because it's like you want this better thing that has come to you, or that an opportunity that will unfold, but at the same time you're scared of letting go. Yeah, but this opportunity is going to be very beneficial for you. It's going to feel so much better than what you have had so far. You got the Page of Cups. So this could be a message that comes through. This could be a person it could be a young person that walks into your life for whatever reason. Maybe it's a message or some learning lesson that they have for you. Or this could be, it doesn't have to be young, like a young person, but just maybe younger than you. Or it could be someone, even if they're older, they could be young at heart. Okay, so maybe this is the person that you end up creating a life with, right? Someone that reminds you to be a child at heart, that reminds you to express yourself and to be more carefree and not so serious all the time. Okay? Underneath the deck, you got the World. So this is some sort of closure, an ending, a finale to something that has started maybe long ago. Okay, maybe these things are the final things that still need to happen before this chapter fully closes and you can step into your new life. Because this is all creating a new life for you. Your true identity, meeting someone new and falling in love, releasing your creativity, and eventually creating a life of your own, so that you don't have to live in whatever chaos might have been before. Or even if it wasn't chaos, maybe it was just some sort of struggle. Even if it was like a mental struggle, maybe you just couldn't find peace, maybe you were just restless, whatever it is, but something is coming to the surface and it's preparing you for something great. Okay, so let's use the charms now. Wow, you guys got the good luck charm. So you got the good luck. You got she, special, time, friend, some, and special. You got two specials here. So this is a time that is very special. And she and friend could mean, if this is a man watching, or I guess if your sexual preference is woman, maybe it's a friend that you have that is the special one. So it could be what are they called? A childhood sweetheart, or just someone in your life that's already a friend that actually you potentially have feelings for, and that's your person. It could also mean for others that this is a special time. Okay? And here we have some friend, she special. Okay, and you got the good luck charm. So things are looking up for you. Things are coming to fruition, okay? Things are happening. Let's get a final message here. If at first you don't succeed, try setting more realistic goals. Do great things in your life, but do small things as well. So don't underestimate the small things in your life, because those also create a ripple effect and turn into something great. Okay? Look at any structure. The bricks, the stones at the very bottom, they're the ones holding the structure to be as great as it is. So don't underestimate the little things as well. Okay? So group 1, I hope this resonated. I hope that your April is as magical and as exciting as we have seen here. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps my channel reach people that do need the help and the guidance. And consider checking out my Ko-fi page. The link is in the description box below. You can leave a tip there. You can get a personal reading. You can shop. And you can also become a monthly member, which gains you perks. I would love to create a tribe where I can basically share like more personal things and stories and things like that. So, see you guys next time. Hello group 2, and welcome to your reading. So let us see what April holds for you. You got Lemuria returns. Earthy spirituality, community, ocean conservation. This is interesting because the previous group had another deck where Lemuria was mentioned. So this is a time of femininity, of a time where you might feel the need to connect with your tribe, whether that is family, whether that is friends, a type of community you have, maybe it's an art community or something, right? So April could be a time where you connect on a more spiritual level to the divine in some sort of way. Treat your body well. Okay, this is freaky. Group 1 also had about detoxing and respecting your body with the same deck. So you guys are being asked to treat your body well, exercise, meditate, massage. So this is about your physical flesh and being in touch with your interior world, right? Because meditation is here. So when you are exercising, this actually helps your mental body as well. Because as adults especially, we stopped being that active kid as we used to be, and things settle, quiet down, and we become more slow. You know, we don't move around as much as we used to when we were kids. But that isn't healthy for us. Okay, we need to be active because it's how we align our 3 bodies, right? Mind, body, spirit. It's how we are healthy and how we focus better, how we think clearly, how we have a better memory recall. Exercising helps all of that. Okay, so treating your body well, taking the time to work out, to go on hikes, to swim, to meditate, to even pamper yourself and get a massage so that your muscles are relaxed, okay? And if you don't have anyone that can give you a massage, or if you can't pay for one, another good thing is warm showers, because the warmth of the water helps with muscles and relaxing them, okay? Especially before bed, drinking like some nice hot tea, getting a warm shower, bath, and then going to bed, it's the most relaxing thing ever. Okay, so you got 2 cards, I believe, from this deck. You got, okay, the first one is the pathway, direction, purpose, and change. So April is leading you somewhere. It's possibly, now this could be one of 2 places. Either you are home and it's leading you away from home on a totally different path, right? Because it's going to bring you to your purpose. Okay, but some of you will be returning home, because you have the returning home card with transition, life between lifetimes, and loving welcome. So this could be that maybe due to financial reasons, or maybe divorce, or whatever it is, that you return back home. And it's going to be a very loving welcome, because of course the people, you know, that are there waiting for you love you, and they're going to welcome you with open arms. Okay, so this transition could be temporary, right? It's not like you're going to live there forever, but you just need to get back on your feet. So, okay, so you need to be kinder to yourself. Don't expect so much of yourself just because something didn't work. Okay, this is just a shift in a new direction, but you'll get back out there eventually. Okay, so either you're returning home, or you're being sent away from home into a totally new life and a new purpose. You got, is it Ganesha with obstacles? So that could be the returning back home. It's as if you have envisioned your life to go a certain way, and suddenly something just like, it's like life throws you a curveball, right? It's like something you didn't expect, some sort of obstacle in your path, and now you're stuck thinking like, what the hell, this isn't how it's supposed to be. How can I deal with this? But remember that sometimes when we have plans to go out and something happens, when we turn back and have to get something from our house, or have to answer a phone call or something that prevents you from leaving right away, it could be saving your life in a way, right? So don't think that obstacles are there just because like something just isn't working, or you need to stress more to figure things out. Sometimes it's just a way of life telling you, stop right now, take a pause, right? Reflect, maybe change direction. Okay, but maybe either you need to take a break, or life is or will be redirecting you to something better. Even if you don't know it's better, even if you think this is an inconvenience of some kind, it's possibly a lot better for you. Even if there is a little bit of a struggle in the beginning, okay? Selling out. So this is something, for these cards that are healing cards, I asked, what will you be working on or healing during the month of April? And you guys got selling out. So this is something that you will be working on or healing. Okay? Do not settle for things by sacrificing something bigger than that thing is worth, because it's not worth it. You're sacrificing something possibly more pure, more genuine, for something that's possibly fake and just not worth it. So this is something that you will be working on. One great example, as I mentioned in so many of my previous videos, is OnlyFans models and adult work. Because if you look at any type of person that has been working for so many years in adult work, you can tell that they lost so much more than the self-respect for their body. There's this energy, drained energy, overused, used and abused, used and thrown out like garbage. You can tell that energy on someone. Okay, so treat your body well. Okay, and think about what you're doing. Work on this. There's so many jobs you can do. You don't need so much money in an instant. Just because it exists out there doesn't mean you should be doing that job or that it's right. Do something that your child self will be so proud of. I'm pretty sure that when you get to the age or do get to the point where you have kids, thinking about your daughter doing this won't leave a good taste in your mouth. You are someone's daughter. You are someone's son. Okay? Respect yourself. Even if you have to work at McDonald's, that's still an honest job. And it'll give you so much more respect. Especially if you're thinking about settling down one day. People will respect you so much more by doing some stupid fast food job than adult work. And if this is, let's say, you want to get into the movie or music business, and someone is telling you have to sleep with them in order to get in, don't do it. Look at how many people are doing amazing creative work, whether it's music or acting, just on YouTube. No industry behind them. And they did it. Be persistent, be determined. Invest in yourself. Don't sell out. Fight. Fight for what you believe in. Fight for your dreams. Fight for your goals. Reconciliation. Now, this could be reconnecting and forgiving someone that maybe you disconnected from. Maybe it is family. Maybe that's why you have to go back home, right? To have this reconciliation. But the first thing that I saw and felt when I saw this card was you forgiving yourself for this. Okay, whatever this selling out is, whatever you have done that has caused you to feel shame or guilt or whatever, you need to reconcile with yourself. Reconcile with yourself. Sorry, I'm fluent in 2 languages, but I suck at both. Yeah, so forgiving yourself, loving yourself, treating yourself better, right? That's how you will find love for yourself as well. Okay? Now, the energy for your month is Pisces. I always confuse Aquarius and Pisces are side by side. One is, I believe, air, the other is water. Yeah, I think Pisces is water, right? Because they both resemble water, but I can't recall which one is which. So this, whatever element this is, okay, that is the element and energy of the month for you. Now, Pisces could be someone that comes in, or the qualities of this type of sign is the qualities that you might see within the month of April for you. Okay, the energy or the facets of the sign or the personality of some kind, right? So this is like, this is more of a childlike energy. Okay, Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac, and forgive me if there's any Pisces watching, but they tend to be sort of airheads. Okay? Sometimes, like the Pisces that I have met, it's like they don't have their head screwed on right. Okay, they're sort of airy. And you also got Taurus, so, which is interesting because Taurus season does start in April. So there's qualities of this sign as well. So this is an earth sign that I know. So it could be a time of grounding for you, maybe getting more in touch with nature, keeping track of your finances as well, because Taurus energy tends to love luxury and fine dining. So just be careful of how and where you spend your money, because you don't want to like risk not having things for emergencies or things like that. Okay, so be wary of that. And it's interesting, you've got the number 2 in both cards, right? 2 and 12. Technically, this would be 3. So 2, 3, you know, but somehow still connected. And then you got a new start is coming. You got the new moon. So new beginnings are coming, and I think it does start with forgiving yourself and treating yourself better. Okay, now let's see what else we get. Okay, so you got 2 of Wands, Knight of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, and Knight of Swords. Only thing missing here is Cups. So you, first off, you have a lot of fire energy here, okay? There is a lot of passion or maybe determination or maybe ambition. Now with the 2 of Wands, this is a card that seems to be connected with the, the pathway, direction, purpose, change. Because you are looking at possibly expanding, of working towards something, traveling maybe. The Knight of Wands is very passionate and fiery. So if this is someone that is coming in, this is a person that is very that is maybe very creative, very ambitious, very determined and full of passion. Okay, so if this is a relationship, it would be very passionate and spicy. It feels like a roadmap of sorts, right? Because you're looking into expanding, you're looking into the distance for something greater, or to work on something further, right? Because it's the 2 of Wands, it's not 10, it's not completed, so you still have work to do, because you haven't even set the foundation. And you seem determined and passionate about something that you are working on. And when I say work, it doesn't have to be career oriented. It could be something family related or relationship related. So any type of action, right? Like doing something, performing some sort of work or action. That's what I mean by work, okay? 3 of Pentacles here, you have, there are a group of people, whether it's family or friends, that will help you along this road, on whatever this is. Okay, so you won't be alone in this. You will work together. It could be that even you find work through family or friends, like a job. Because 9 of Wands here shows that you will be very determined and focused on what you are doing. Or maybe this is reminding you to be focused on what you're doing. Okay? And then you got the Knight of Swords, which is a very fast and quick energy. Okay, so after you begin with this sort of slow energy, with just sort of looking out and, you know, maybe planning something, but then at the end you come to a point where all this work is going to lead to such quick bursts of things happening. Okay, and this is also mental energy. So it could be that you get more focus or more clearer path in front of you, where there is no more obstacle with Ganesha here, but something that will allow you to just glide forward. Now let's take a look at your charms. Okay, so you guys got a wish fulfillment. You got a pink bow. So this could be, I mean, it's a little girly, so you could be giving birth to a girl this month, or you might meet someone that is more feminine and very girly, or you just might meet a friend or a partner that is just generally a girl. Okay, you have divine, forever, time, friend, and you got, okay, this is a clean knot. So this, you will have clarity. That's why we have the Knight of Swords here. You will have clarity during April for whatever this is. But it could take some time, because you do have, like, you know, things you'll be working on, things that will occur, the obstacle that will happen, the move to somewhere else, right? Life bringing you to a new path or sending you back home, whatever it is, but eventually you'll gain more clarity through these events. So this could be a divine friend. Maybe a timeless divine friend. So you could have someone in your life already, or they will come. Someone that is a timeless friend. Someone that you could rely on for so much, and not just rely on that they help you, but just they were always a part of your life. And if you don't have someone, it's possible that this person comes in. Someone that will actually be a true friend. Someone loyal and very, I keep getting this 90s vibe of childhood friends. You know, being carefree and expressive, and there's no trigger warnings, there's no disclaimers, there's no limited energy or stagnant energy, but just skipping, you know, a jump rope, and those clapping hand games and things like that. There's just this beautiful carefree energy that you're being reminded of. Okay, so let's get one final message in our little book here. The past was, tomorrow may be, only today is. So remember to live in the present moment, okay? Don't rely on the past or the future, because looking back on the past, it'll only make you sad, because you can't relive those memories. You can't go back and redo something or whatever, okay? So it's only going to make you depressed. If you keep looking towards the future, you're only going to feel anxious, right? And stressed out, because you'll try to control something that isn't written in stone. So all you have is right now. Just focus on right now. You can be prepared for tomorrow, right? You can have an emergency fund and things like that, right? To be smart and save up and things like that. But don't focus so much on what's tomorrow. What's 5 years from now? What's 20 years from now? Leave it there. Okay? I don't want to be doom and gloom here, but remember that some people that have had plans for the future, not all, and I'm not saying that having plans will result to this, but some people died early. Some people never got to see 5 years from now, like in their time, right? Some people were taken away earlier than expected or that they wanted. So there's no point in thinking about tomorrow. You can save up, you can, prepare in a sense, but just live right now. Focus on right now. Okay? And the other page says, faith is the cornerstone on which all great lives are built. Now, keep in mind, faith doesn't mean religion. It just means something you believe in. So having a foundation of morals, values, and something you believe in, that is the cornerstone on which all great lives are built. Okay, anyone you come across that is an amazing person, that is, whether it's ambition, whether it's drive, whether it's, they're a great leader or whatever, it all comes down to a sense of faith, morality, and value. Okay? So, group 2, I hope this resonated. I really hope that your April is very transformative and exciting. Remember that a new start is coming, so don't be scared. Okay, take it day by day. Remember, live right now in the moment. So take it as it comes. Consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. Either one of those, especially all three, helps my channel reach people that do need the guidance and help. Also, consider checking out my Ko-fi page. It's in the description box below. You can support me there by leaving a tip, by getting a personal reading if you want more in-depth and more personalized reading for yourself. You can become a member, so you sign up once and you don't have to think about it again because it'll just be a monthly recurring thing. You can upgrade, downgrade, or cancel at any time. No commitment needed. And you can also shop there. Okay? So all that support helps me, my channel, my art. It helps me create better things for you. So consider that. All the links are down below, and I will see you next time. Welcome group 3, and welcome to your reading. So what can you expect during the month of April? Well, this month. You got divination, prophecy, fate, destiny, future fortune. So either some of you will be getting into some sort of divination. Remember, divination isn't only tarot cards. Divination can be reading stones or bones or sand or candle wax, candle flame. Literally anything you can think of, okay, could be a form of divination. So either that, or you could be getting a personal reading. Links down below. Also something regarding fate and destiny. So this could be that, we'll see what the rest of the cards say, but it could be that during April you figure out your purpose or what you're being called to do. You got sisterhood, friendship, allies, compatible souls, loyalty, joy, delight. So either you will be spending more time with your friends during this month, or you could come across your tribe in some way, whether that is through online or in-person type of groups. Like for example, let's say you're into crystals, right? And you join some sort of crystal online group that loves crystals, that teaches one another about the meaning of them, their abilities and all these things, right? And maybe you connect with them so much that you form this beautiful friendship group where there is no competition, where there is no who's better than who or whatever, but it's just this beautiful sisterhood, okay? So some sort of amazing connections will be made during this month. Back to basics. Simplify, reduce, center. So you're being asked to possibly purge. Look at Look at the things in your life that you need to let go of and to simplify. Maybe your house is overcluttered with crap. Look at your garage, your basement, your attic. What can you do without? You put things in there and then you don't look at them for years. What's the difference between having them and just throwing them out? Nothing. Because you're not looking at them at all. I understand like decorations and stuff for certain seasons, because of course you're going to put them away and wait until the other next season comes when you can use them. But what about the things that just never get used, never get looked at again? It's like, what is the point? Okay? Have one small little box of, things you want to keep for memory's sake, right? Things you eventually want to pass down or look through every now and then, to remind yourself, some awesome parts about your life when you were a child or something. But let go of everything else. Things you don't need, things you don't associate with anymore, things that you don't find are your style anymore, things that you feel so mundane and boring and sluggish in, things that are expired, things that are not good for your body, right? Certain lotions or toothpastes or stuff that have so much chemicals in them, right? Go through everything. Put on some good music. Tackle one room at a time and go through everything, okay? Simplify your life. Decorate your home. Make it a beautiful and relaxing place to be, okay? Simplify. And do that with your car. Do that with your phone, with your accounts. Anything you don't need, any subscriptions, anything. Let go, okay? Reduce. Simplify. Save money. Stop paying for shit you don't need or you barely look at, okay? If you got a gym membership that you don't even go to, consider going back to the gym. Or if you feel that just gym isn't your type of activity, then cancel the membership. Why are you paying for things that you aren't even using? Okay, so simplify, reduce, go back to the basics. Honor the deities around you. Prayers, offerings help. So this could be creating a little like altar and respecting. You don't have to have a specific deity, whatever, but just, have little offerings, little trinkets, or sometimes like a cookie or something, or a drink you leave for them, just to sort of honor them, even if you don't know who they are. You don't need a name, but just thank whatever guidance you're getting from the spirit world, right? This could be your ancestors, this could be spirit guides, angels, anything. Just leave them like a little altar, like a little thank you, even if it's a prayer, right? It doesn't have to be a physical offering, but you can have a prayer to thank them for any guidance, any insights, any healings that have occurred because of them. Because they got you some help, or, they made things better on the other side and it came through for you. Okay, so respect them, have some time dedicated to them as well. The Green Man, rising, energy surge, fertility. This literally feels like a roadmap of sorts as well, like the previous group had. Get back into nature. This could be going back to the basics. Get back into nature, because nature is our basics. It is our foundation. It's where we are rooted. Okay? Nature helps with our state of mind. It helps with depression, with anxiety, with everything. I remember when I was suffering with anxiety and panic attacks, it lasted for an entire, I think, week or more. I couldn't sleep in my own room. I had to sleep in the living room next to my parents' bedroom, just in case I had a panic attack. And I slept on the couch. For some reason, it was more comforting to me than my own room, which, would be too isolating, I guess. But those days I felt electricity coursing through my body. It was a buzzing that didn't go away. I was so anxious, constantly in, I guess, some state of fear, but I had no reason to be consciously. I don't know what was happening subconsciously, but something was making me way too afraid of something. And I felt paralyzed, like I'd be sitting outside in front of my house, not able to do anything. I couldn't do anything I loved because anything I loved didn't have meaning at the time. I was just sitting and just feeling anxious. So my dad actually asked me to come on a walk with him with our dog, and I felt I couldn't do it. Like I couldn't. Like just thinking about going, like moving, made me anxious. But I decided to do it, even though it made me also anxious to leave home, because what if I get a panic attack? I need to be home, right? So it was a spiral, okay? It was an insane spiral. But I ended up actually going for that walk, and holy shit, did I feel better afterwards. Like even walking and looking at the nature and just talking and having a conversation, it made me feel so much better and so much lighter. Okay, so don't underestimate the power of nature. Even just looking at it has power. Okay? You got Anubis with protection. So you're being protected in some sort of way here. Garuda with travel. Okay, so you're being maybe protected on some sort of journey that you will be having during this month. Then you got soulmate. So this is something that you will be working on or healing. Whether it's healing a connection, or it could be that you are working on manifesting your soulmate. And these things could be the way you actually get them into your life. So, finding your purpose, finding a true friend, even if it's just one, purging from your life things you don't need, people, items, jobs, anything that does not serve you well, okay? Respecting and honoring those on the other side that are helping you, getting back into nature, possibly traveling and moving somewhere, or just going on a little vacation or retreat could eventually get you to your soulmate, okay? Sorry if you don't see those cards. You got sadness, so working on your sadness, and this could be tied with the soulmate because maybe you haven't found them and you feel like, when will this happen? Okay, but you need to heal this sadness. This sadness doesn't just come from being lonely, it comes from some sort of root. There's a root cause in this, and you need to figure out what it is and heal it. Okay, because you don't want to drag your old baggage into a beautiful new relationship, especially, putting on baggage in someone that doesn't even deserve it, someone that walked in and thinking, I want to be with you and create this amazing life with you, but then you're bringing in some old relationship baggage and trauma from your childhood and things like that. You don't want to put that on this person. Help from above. Okay, so honoring your deities, having protection here with Anubis, you are being reminded that you are helped. Okay, you're protected, you're being guided. Okay, don't have doubts. You know what you have to do. You got Strega, which is a witch. So this is about honoring your true identity, of getting back into natural, getting back to the basics of who you truly are. Okay, removing the clutter of other influences, what they made you to be. Your identity, whether it's family, friends, education, politics, media, society, whatever they put upon you, what they influenced on you, that is not you. That is just clutter that you have absorbed from them and created this illusion of yourself. That is not you. You have to get back to the basics of who you truly are. Getting back to nature, to a natural way of living. The feminine. Yes, being more in touch with your feminine self will help you connect with your divinity. Because femininity, masculinity is powerful as well, but they are different in energy. Okay, this is more in tune with your intuition, with nature, with creation, with expression. Okay, that's what you have to connect with. And the energy for the month of April for you is Aquarius. So even if you don't like the sign, remember, it's not about someone that is an Aquarius that will be coming in. For some it may be, but this could just be some sort of facet or characteristic or energy of an Aquarius, right? Some aspect of them that will be coming in, whether it's through some sort of event, whether it's some sort of person, not that they're an Aquarius, but maybe just some sort of characteristic, right? So some sort of Aquarius energy, or it could be whatever element they represent will be present during that month. So I don't know if it's water or air. I always mix up because Pisces is right after Aquarius. And I always mix their elements up. One is water, one is air, and I can't recall who is who. So whatever element Aquarius is, that is the energy that could be present during April. Okay, so your message is step out of your comfort zone. Okay, that now, thing that most people don't understand. Comfort zone doesn't mean stepping out of what makes you feel safe, in a sense, because you don't want to do things that actually make you feel uncomfortable, like very uncomfortable. Okay, stepping out of your comfort zone means doing things that, yes, are a little, it makes you a little jittery, makes you a little scared, but that are still safe. For example, if you are really shy, stepping out of your comfort zone would be signing up or partaking in some sort of group activity, right? So that isn't dangerous. That's not, putting your life in danger or being so uncomfortable that, it gives you that ick feeling or whatever. You're still safe. You're still okay. But you're just doing something that, makes you break out of your shell a little more. Stepping out of your comfort zone could mean, for example, if you never got a tarot reading, a personal reading before, right? And it kind of makes you feel a little worried, like, what will the person say? It makes you a little anxious, but it can't hurt you, right? It can't do anything. If you're worried about like getting a reading because of spiritual reasons, you don't have to be. Okay, if anything is going to attack someone, it's going to be me. Okay, I'm the one reading. You guys are safe. You guys are just getting free information. But you are not the ones dealing with the cards, which is just printed art on paper. Okay, it's not scary. So you don't have to be scared of getting a personal reading. Okay, but that's maybe something that you sort of get out of your comfort zone for. Maybe you always had someone with you when you went to a specific place and you decide, you know what, today I'm going to go alone. Okay, that's stepping out of your comfort zone. So it's not about making yourself doing something that makes you really uncomfortable, because there are certain jobs that I thought about applying to that made me literally get a panic attack and feel anxious, and that's when I knew that isn't for me. And people would say, yeah, but you just need to like step out of your comfort zone. No, I know myself. That wasn't for me. Okay, so you have to know how to differentiate between stepping out of your comfort zone where you're still doing something that is meant for you, but that is just a little new and different, and truly make something that isn't for you. Okay, you need to know how you differentiate those two things. You need to know yourself better. Okay, that's why you do need to get more in touch with yourself, get back to the basics, know who you truly are, connect with your inner divinity, get back to nature. Okay, you need to know yourself to know what is truly just a little scary because it's new, and what is something that truly isn't for you, because there is a huge difference, and you don't want to waste time on things that isn't for you. Okay, you guys, there is a healing that will be taking place during this month, okay? Someone that could be coming in for you, into your life, is someone that is a dreamer, someone that comes with a proposal, but they may not be as mature as you need them to be. Okay, so this is, Knight of Cups is a very sort of dreamy, dreamy type of energy or character, let's say. Okay, so there could be a proposal, but for some, if someone comes in, they could be someone that is a dreamer type, but not someone that actually takes the steps and does the thing that they, you know, are dreaming about. This could also be that you do receive some sort of um, a message, and it could come from far away. Some sort of insight or even guidance of some sort could also come your way. So there could be new ideas evolving from whatever insight you got. Some of these things are hard to put into words because I'm more of an internal person. I'm more of an introvert, so I have a hard time expressing myself verbally. For those of you that do get the personal readings, they're actually in written form, so you can read them, and they have so much more guidance in them because I don't have to speak and I can just write everything I see and feel. Okay? That's why it's hard for me to verbally talk, because I know what I'm feeling and seeing, but I have a hard time expressing it through words. So during this time of healing, there's an insight that will come to you, which will allow you to have an idea of either your next steps or something you have to do. But the thing is, there is a mourning period, a period of grieving here, because you will be asked to shed away a part of yourself. Okay? The part that isn't working for you. It's that self-sabotage possibly part, or maybe it's an attitude you had, or a toxic behavior or habit that you have. Okay, so even with the purging that you do, it could make you feel sad and like you're grieving because you have to let go of things that is not a part of you, that is just junk at this point because it's just there and you never look at it. You don't need it. You don't, like I said before, you can have like a little box of little things that you want to keep, little keepsakes and stuff, but you need to grieve and shed away the things that you need to let go of. Okay? And that will then lead you to a new beginning, a new opportunity. Because when you remove things from your life, you're creating a space where something new will flow in. Okay? So let us see your charms now. Okay. So you got the letter V, so that could stand for someone that's coming in, and maybe that's their name, their initial. You got the sea star or starfish. So this could be that you are healing or will heal from whatever you're going through. Because starfishes, when you cut off one of their arms or limbs, another one grows back from it, and the one that has been cut, a new arm forms. Okay, so it's reminding you to adapt. Okay, to adapt to your surroundings, to whatever is coming in. You have to adapt. Don't resist change or something new, because then you're creating stagnant energy and you don't flow. You're creating tension, okay? So just take it a little at a time. Try to take time to process things if you need to, okay? You got some good eye, gentle, wish, and now. So I wish some good, gentle wish now. I don't know. So be gentle on yourself, okay? That star card could be a wish fulfillment as well. You know, maybe you have a wish that you will be fulfilling this month, something you maybe had for a long time. But remember that it all comes down to you doing the work, to getting back into the basics, honoring your spiritual guides, being your true self and not what someone else has been placed on you. Okay? Let's get a final message for you here. Patience is a skill, perseverance an art. Okay, let that sink in. So group 3, my battery's about to die. I'm really sorry, but that is all I have for you. I really hope it resonated. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. One or all 3 especially help me greatly so more people can find the help and guidance that they need. So consider doing that. And also check out my Ko-fi page. The links are down below in the description box. You can get a personal reading, you can leave a tip, you can become a member, and you can shop there, okay? But becoming a member, you can upgrade, downgrade, cancel at any time. There's no commitment or anything, okay? So you can maybe try it out for a month or 2, see how it goes. And yeah, all that support will help me create better things for you, okay? So I wish you luck. I wish you all the best, and may April be an exciting new adventure for you. I'll see you next time.